So firstly, we've wired our board up properly. Got earth and brown and blue and black, like that. We've got the staple in the red thing. So I'm going to turn the board on by plugging it in. Once it's finished flashing. Now at the moment the door's in its normal mode, its running mode. And what that means is if I push any button, you'll see it runs by itself if you look at it. We don't want it to do that at the moment. So what we need to do is put it into hold to run mode or learn mode. And we do that pressing these two buttons until it jiggles like that. So it's up and down together, puts it in learn mode. We know it's in learn mode because this light here is flashing. And now what I can do, I can push the button and the door will spin. But when I let go of the button, as soon as I let go, it will stop. So that will help us set the door up because we can put it exactly where we want it. Next thing, we want to make sure the door's spinning the right way. So if I push the down button and we look up, I'm going to push the up button. And now we look up. You can see I'm pushing the up button, but the door's going down, it's going the wrong way. So what I need to do now to change the way the door's spinning, it's really easy. Press and hold stop. It's going to do a jiggy jiggy. And now if I press the down button, it's actually going to go down. Yep. And if I press the up button, it's actually going to go up. If when you turn the board on it's going the right way, you don't have to obviously change the rotation, you can just move on to the next step. The next step is we're going to find the bottom limit of the door, and we have to do that before we put the curtain in. If we don't, it makes the door really hard to set up. So I'll find the bottom by pressing down. And just keep hold of that until the door gets all the way to the bottom. Can take a little while. There we go, that's at the bottom. And the next step is to take our pins out and put the curtain in. So we put our curtain in like that. Next thing we have to do is adjust the motor. Now if you've put the motor in up the right way, which means the cable comes out the top, sometimes you have to put it in upside down, but normally it's this way with the cable at the top. The arrow that faces towards you is the down arrow, and the arrow that faces away from you is the up arrow. And these are your little adjustment screws. So we need to get our up adjustment once we've connected the curtain and turn it to the minus about 20 times. And the reason for that, if you don't do that and you try to open the door will probably open too far, and it just makes things more difficult. I'll do that about 20 times. Do that. Let's press our up arrow and just hold on to it. It should stop about here somewhere. There we go. So we want it to go up a bit higher. Put our stick back in our up adjustment. I'm going to turn it towards the plus. Forget which way that is, that way. Try and keep note of how many times you've turned it. Turn the door back up. There we go, it's gone that far. Turn it 5 more times. Sometimes you have to send the door down a short way and then press the up arrow to get it to move, or it'll be stuck in the limits. I'll do that 5 more times. Down, up. Get my fingers brushed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm nearly there now. Short down and back up. And that's just about there. Right, 1, 2, I reckon. Oh, way too far. So go back to our minus. 1 turn. Just maybe a little bit more. And it's a rough adjustment, but I like the top of this last slat to be around about here somewhere. That's pretty close. That's good enough. Now we know it's in the right place. You need to take the door out of learn mode or hold to run mode, which is in at the minute. You can do that by pressing program. So if I press that, make a movement, the door's in its normal running mode now. All that's left to do, unwrap this thing. I'll wrap it properly later, but just for time for the video, I'll plug it straight in. Now you'll see that when I plug the safety edge in straight away, the light comes on, but it doesn't actually work. If I press the down button, the door's still not going to come down. So what you have to do is plug the safety edge in, unplug the door, and plug the door back in. And now the safety edge is going to work. You see that red light's gone off. This one's come on. Down. Give it a little test. Stops.